So you're saying that your weaknesses just are. They're not good, they're not bad, they're just your weaknesses, right? How do you know if it's a problem? If you're, the difference between whether it's just your weakness or if it's actually a problem that you have to, combat.
Well, then you go back to the first piece of advice. Performance is always performance. People often ask, can you have your strengths become your weaknesses? Oh, you can't. Your strengths can become your weakness. That's an impossibility. Something that strengthens you can't also weaken you. At least in terms of the definitions that I'm using. But you can have a bad outcome. Giuliani can come across as a jerk. Right? So you're not going to go, oh, you just carry on with your jerky self view. You're not going to do that, are you? So if it becomes a performance problem, if there's an outcome you're not reaching, you're not selling, you're a manager and your people hate you, you're a leader and no one's following you, you're a comedian and no one's laughing. Okay, then we've got to deal with the fact that your weakness is getting in the way. Now either that means that if you think about performance, like that, if I were to go, your personality is point A for you, and performance is point B. Many people seem to think that the best way to go from point A, you, to performance, B, is a straight line. But if you look at it, the most efficient way that nature's found to go from point A to point B is rarely a straight line, is it? It's always the path of least resistance, which is sometimes a straight line. So with anybody, you go, look, I want this performance. Who are you? What's your path of least resistance to this performance? Now I may find that your activities that weaken you actually prevent you from having any path of least resistance to any performance at all. In which case, it's a problem. But it's only a problem because I've got you in a role, like with me, selling. Okay, I'm not confronted. I find it really super hard to actually ask you for the business. Could you give me $1 million? Could you give me... I can give you all the reasons as to why it's a good idea, but actually say, look, are you going to sign? Because if you're not going to sign on me, get out of your office. Like that dynamic, and every day the idea of going, are you going to buy? That weakens me, which is a problem if I'm in a job where success depends upon being able to ask for the close. Now, there are jobs in selling which don't remind you ask for the close. You can be a pharmaceutical sales rep, for example, and you don't have to close at all. In fact, you never know whether you did close. You just go in for a bunch of doctors, and maybe they prescribe or maybe they don't. So there's some ways in which you can sell without that strength. But for me, that particular weakness, the thing that weakens me, is a problem. I'm not going to sell anything.